So you've just discovered Deadhaus Sonata, you decided it's a really interesting world, and you want to know more about it, or even create your own dark fantasy universe comprised of different characters, houses, clans, factions, an engrossing world map that's expandable. You might even want to turn it into a tabletop RPG or a book series that you're writing, without creating a kind of convoluted Wikipedia page for your universe. Luckily, you have WorldAnvil to look forward to. In the words of Jen, WorldAnvil's beautiful host,
not a virtual tabletop, but it is the best organised world-building application, campaign manager, and virtual DM screen you've ever seen.
WorldAnvil takes all your ideas and expands upon them the way you want to. Among this, you have all the control you could ever want. WorldAnvil is a free application, but there is a paid subscription. That paid subscription allows certain access to other elements within the site itself. Everything is easily organized by tabs and articles, all easily updatable at the click of a button. The long and short of it is, it's a simplified Wikipedia article for the world you're creating. This all sounds fantastic, right? Well, it is, but what does this actually have to do with Deadhaus Sonata? Well, the base of WorldAnvil is free, right? There is a paid application portion. That paid application allows you access to certain themes. One of them is Deadhaus Sonata. Whether you're creating your own dark universe and you want to use the Deadhaus Sonata theme to inspire it or influence it, or you just think it's really cool, there you go. As far as the other use in Deadhaus Sonata goes, honestly, I have no idea, but we can always speculate. Deadhaus Sonata's lore is expanding as the months go by. You can check it all out on the website. It would be great, however, if when the game finally does launch, that WorldAnvil's application is integrated within the game itself, instead of having to go to the Deadhaus Sonata Wikipedia page maybe, or the Deadhaus Sonata website to check up on your lore and your backstory. If you could just click on the WorldAnvil tab within game and it pops up the WorldAnvil page for Deadhaus Sonata, giving you access to the timeline of Deadhaus, the characters and NPCs you interact with, as well as the characters and NPCs you might want to create for the community content that will be a part of Deadhaus Sonata in the future. Another perk of WorldAnvil and its paid subscription is that you can follow a world and maybe even be a co-author. Let's say you're creating a mission for Deadhaus Sonata and a little section of characters and a bit of a world story, and you want to add that onto the Deadhaus Sonata WorldAnvil page. You can do so by being a co-author, thus expanding on the lore. WorldAnvil also functions as kind of like a map maker. You can create different maps yourself, whether they be hand-drawn, get an artist friend to do it, or use pre-made templates for your world. And then let's say you're playing a tabletop campaign and you want to track your players' progress, as well as having them go and check and remember where they were last time you slayed the ogre in the dungeon. It's a pretty neat feature and it's constantly being updated. Gone are the days of looking at notes and trying to struggle to remember where you were last time. It's not just D&D focused either. There are other universes and tabletop games you can pick from in your templates of the systems you want to use if you're using this for a tabletop manager. But who says you have to be limited to tabletop RPGs? You could write a book series and create your own little universe within your head, and this would be a good way to manage it. I've honestly started linking this to certain authors I follow on Twitter as a way to help them maybe manage the universes they're writing for their books. I'm honestly really glad WorldAnvil exists, and I'm kind of mad WorldAnvil hasn't existed for the past 20 years either, and it's only just recently started coming to ground. It's a great little application that's constantly being updated, there's passion behind it, it's a great service to the tabletop industry. Me personally, who's new to this whole general manager thing, I know it's helped me a lot. Wait, what? What do you mean GM stands for Game Master?